Hi, I'm Sherry. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about tomatoes. Now, as you may already know, we've been moving for the past couple of weeks, and it's been really hard and tiring because our last home is a little far away from here. So it's been quite the adventure. And well, the only thing that made me really sad about leaving the last garden is that I couldn't bring my tomatoes with me. And as you may already know, I am a crazy tomato lady. I love my tomatoes. They're my favorite thing to grow in the garden. So it was hard. But we're getting our new space ready, and in order to save myself some time, I've already germinated some tomatoes from seed, but I underestimated how long they were gonna take to grow to full maturity and start producing. So winter will be upon us by that time. And I live in Mexico, so we don't really have a frost date. Like, we don't really get frost. We may get surprise frosts, maybe once or twice in the winter, but it's not really something that I have to worry about. So what I'm doing is I took a bunch of suckers from my original tomato plants, and I'm cloning them to make them into the new tomato plants that will be a part of my garden. So I'm gonna show you how I did it. I'm gonna show you how I'm making them. So the first thing you need is an adult tomato. Things are a little messy as we are establishing the garden, but here we have some growing, pretty established tomatoes that I had germinated at our last home, and they were suffering in a tiny pot, and they finally have a a decent place to grow. So if you haven't seen my tomato video, I'm gonna link it down in the description box below. But what you need to find are the suckers. Right here I have 3 branches, 1, 2, and 3 from the same tomato that are a main growth. Now if I just leave this be, these 3 branches will start growing into full-size tomatoes. And the only reason why I don't want that is because it will take the tomato a lot more energy to make some smaller tomatoes. So I'm gonna take this sucker right here. I'll usually just snap them off. They come off very easily. And here is your tomato sucker. Once I have my little sucker ready, I will just take a jar and stick it in there. And now all you have to do is wait for a couple of days, and this is what you will get. I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, here. These suckers have already rooted, and these are ready for planting. So what I will do when they reach this point where they have a healthy root system visible, what I will do is stick them in a tiny pot. There are some very long suckers that I have for my other neglected garden, but this is pretty much all you have to do. And these will start making tomatoes. Well, actually, I don't know if you can see this right there. Here we have a little cluster of flowers because this tomato is already an adult, a clone of an adult. So what I will do is, if they're really small, I will pinch the flowers off, just so the plant can focus on growing and not on fruiting. And once it's grown a little taller, it's ready for transplant, straight into your garden beds or into a big container or wherever you're growing your tomatoes. So that's it for today. I Hope you found this video useful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of this, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. So, that is it for today. So, that was it for today. Oh. Now, what I usually do is I clip off the bottom leaves. Oh, sorry, this is so hard to do with one hand. Impossible! There, but you're oof my nails. Ugh. Here, uh, is really far away from our new home. Candy, shut up! I'm making a video.